Hey guys, it's 7K Vexus here once again. Right now I am going to be talking about Terminator 5. I love the Terminator series. There's going to be a link in the description for the review of Terminator Salvation. Little spoiler, it was awesome, it was incredible, I loved it. I want another Terminator. I really want to see more of Kyle and more of John and everything like that, you know. But what McG is planning to do with Terminator 5 is completely opposite of that. It involves more time travel. I'm sick of the time travel. I mean, it's awesome in the first three, but it belongs to the first three. It belongs to Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm going to quote McG. In an interview that he said, "I strongly suspect that the next movie is going to take place in a pre-Judgment Day 2011. John Connor is going to travel back in time and he's going to have to galvanize the militaries of the world for an impending Skynet invasion. The people of the world are not supposed to know that the nuke attack is happening." In Terminator 2, it talks about, it shows that Sarah, in her dreams, she's trying to get these people away, and they're fucking clueless. They have no idea what's going on. So, that's messed up. And, it also says, there's another thing that says, they figured out time travel to the degree where they can send more than one naked entity. So you're going to have hunter-killers, transports, harvesters, and everything arriving in our time, and Connor fighting back with conventional military warfare, which I think is going to be fucking awesome. I also think he's going to meet a scientist that's going to look a lot like the present-day Robert Patrick, who famously portrayed the character of the T-1000 in Terminator 2, talking about stem cell research and how we can all live as idealized younger versions of ourselves. That kind of makes sense. That just little tiny part makes sense with why Marcus looks so young, but you can figure Marcus looks so young because spoiler, he's a fucking machine. You know, it's not going to age him. He's going to look exactly the same as when they changed him. But the plot is like, it's really messed up. It's not going to make sense. And even though they could have figured out time travel, like a lot, they could have figured it out to that extent, it would have taken a long period of time, and everyone knows that it says in the third Terminator film that John Connor dies in 2032. But it says in the first one, Kyle Reese says this, "You go naked, something about a living organism, nothing dead will go." Dead including weapons like the HKs. Those aren't going to be able to go through. There's nothing living on them. And as I said just now, they could figure that out, but not in that short time frame. They didn't even figure out fucking iPods in a short time frame between CDs and iPods. They haven't figured that shit out that fast. And they have like nothing in this time period. There's absolutely nothing. So, it says, Christopher Campbell from moviesblog.mtv.com quotes, "For these installments to work properly, there probably shouldn't be any time travel until the end of Terminator 6, when the character Kyle Reese, Anton Yelchin in Salvation, and the T-800, Arnold Schwarzenegger, are sent back in time to 1984. That is so freaking true, man. Yeah, McG is great. He did a great job on Terminator Salvation. And if they do make a sixth one, they need to show Kyle going back in time. Because I love Kyle. Okay? I admit that right now. But if they want this to work, it's not going to work if they have him go back in time, because everyone's sick of the time travel, okay? And people are thinking that McG wants us to have something we're more familiar with. And he thinks that's why a lot of the people aren't liking Terminator 4, because there was like no time travel in it. So I think he wants to put time travel in the fifth one to impress everybody. But McG, just to let you know, it's not impressing anybody. There are some people giving their opinions saying, this one person suggested wrapping everything in bacon. I don't understand what the hell that's supposed to mean. The funny thing is I was eating bacon at the same exact time, and I never eat bacon. There's no point to doing this, because look at the chronicles of the Sarah Connor chronicles. That show is out because there was too much goddamn time travel, and it ruined everything, and people got so sick of it that they couldn't stand it anymore. So, if McG or anybody ever else watches this, they should understand that no one likes that. But, kinda gotta understand that the plot was already fucked up, because here are some plot fuck-ups. There's one where it says Kyle in Terminator 4 was around the ages of 16 to 18, meaning he was born before Judgment Day, whether it's 2007 or 2011. But in the first movie, Sarah asks Kyle if he had seen this war, but Kyle says, no, quote, "No, I grew up after in the rooms." And that's messed up. That's already fucked up. Another plot mess up is when it said in the third film on Sarah's coffin, it said that she was born in 1959 and died in 1997. 1997 is the supposed year of the nuke attack, and otherwise known as Judgment Day. And it said that after the second movie, Sarah had gotten leukemia and battled it for 3 years, meaning that would be 2000, to make sure that Judgment Day didn't happen. And that date was supposed to be in August of 1997. So, which she wouldn't have had leukemia when she was in the mental hospital, because most likely she wouldn't have her hair. And it didn't look like a goddamn wig. And they'd probably say something about it. So, but that's problems with the third one. So, and no one really likes the third one. But it's just, the third one is considered a movie. It's considered part of this series, though not many people like it. Fourth one does justice to all of them. The fourth one is amazing, but the fifth one is not going to do justice to any of them. It's going to be blasphemous. It's stupid. There's no point to doing it. They have something going for them with this future thing, with keep going on with the future with Kyle and Kate and Blair and Marcus, even though he's, spoiler, if you don't want to listen to this, fast forward a couple seconds, dead. But they probably will revive him. And John and everyone and all these characters, they have something going for them. There's so much material that they could work with this future time. And then they choose to take a step back and go back in time to 2011? It's pointless, and it's already messed up because that's messing up the time frame. And I don't like it. Post comments on what you think about it. I personally don't like it, as I've said so many times, but I want to see a 5th and 6th one. I do, but I don't want it to be like that. So post comments if you like it, if you think they should go back in time, or if you think they should stay in this future. Alright, peace out guys. I'll see you next time.